Before we go to break, did you hear, Lewis, about the supposed mystery missile launch near Los Angeles?
I did.
What did you think about it? To tell our audience the story, there was a condensation trail in the sky that could have been any number of things, and speculation among the media immediately turned kind of conspiratorial, as it often tends to do. And what was your thought when you first heard about it?
I just assumed it was probably a jet or something of that sort.
Let's take a look at some of the coverage on TV.
And Carla, we put in a lot of calls to the Navy and Air Force tonight about this, an incredible missile launch off the coast of LA around 5 p.m. But so far, no one seems to know anything about this launch. So we showed the video to Ambassador Robert Ellsworth, a former Deputy Secretary of Defense, to get his thoughts.
And it's spectacular. It takes people's breath away.
Who launched this missile and why remain a mystery for now.
Okay, so I love it when these stories get going, Lewis, because there's no evidence that anybody launched any missile, and we don't need to figure out why, because it wasn't a missile. But what we got right away was the conspiratorial nature of jumping to conclusions. The one thing that I find funny is this, which is a reflection on what official agencies might think people would believe. And we got reports from agencies saying, you know what, we don't know what it is, but trust us, it doesn't pose a threat to you. That's funny to me in the sense that the assumption that that would be a reasonable explanation to anybody, we have no idea what it is, and even though it looks like a missile, without having any idea what it is, trust us, it's fine. Right. It's not a big deal. That's funny to me. But just as funny and outrageous is the immediate jumping to conclusions. A missile was launched off the coast of California, Lewis, and nobody knows where it came from. Nobody knows where it's going.
Well, what's more captivating for a story? Strange condensation trail seen in California,
right,
wherever it was, or mystery missile launch in California.
But by that argument, the media should be reporting on anything as a dangerous possibility. I mean,
they do, don't they?
There has to be a limit, and you know that one does exist. I mean, it's the idea that a missile has been launched and nobody knows anything about it for days doesn't make any sense. So to a certain degree, what's the expectation that people will know about it? I mean, if we were to call up Hillary Clinton right now and say, we just saw something that looked like a flying saucer off the coast of Florida. Do you know what it is? And she would say, no, I have no idea what it is, but it doesn't really sound like it's anything dangerous. Obviously, Hillary Clinton has no reason to know about what was in the air off the coast of Florida. So the idea that people don't know as this dangerous conspiracy, it's got to be pared down a little bit, does it not?
Sure. I think it's human nature, though, to assume the worst.
All right, we'll take a break. A few members I want to say thank you to. Carl S., Scott L., Catherine C., Brittany G., and John B., all recent subscribers to the David Pakman membership program. Not only are they getting 2 bonus shows a week, but they're helping the show continue to grow. DavidPakman.com.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
The David Pakman Show is made possible by listeners like you and by Greenfield Savings Bank, building a strong community one account at a time, with neighborhood offices in Greenfield, Amherst, Conway, Shelburne Falls, South Deerfield, and Turners Falls, and online at greenfieldsavings.com. By the Daily Hampshire Gazette and GazetteNet.com, connecting our communities with local news and information. By DIF Design, specializing in custom business websites at difdesign.com. Find out more about underwriting The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.